Near Beer News. The news that is exactly like fake news, but we're hoping ours will leave a better taste in your mouth. Join Tom, Dick, and Harry as they update you on the latest weekly happenings from around the globe.
The globe doesn't want to spin. Put some oil on it.
Good day to you, America. Welcome to Near Beer News. Near Beer News, the news that's exactly like fake news, but we're hoping ours will leave a better taste in your mouth. My name is Tom, your anchor here at the station, along with reporters Dick and Harry, who will be bringing us news from the road. We are Near Beer News. This is our first broadcast of Near Beer News. Thank you for tuning us in. We hope you'll continue to follow us, get your weekly dose of some really great tasting fake news. We broadcast from the National Beer Party campaign headquarters, the Foxhole Tavern in Wilber, Nebraska. Now, just to avoid any emails or phone calls, I know what you're thinking out there at home. Yes, this is duct tape and toilet paper holding my microphone in. Well, let's get started. On the international scene this week, COVID-19. Making national news this week, COVID-19. A little closer to home this week, in Nebraska, locally, we just found out that living historian and beer party candidate for U.S. President Les Vilda announced that he is starting a new presidential campaign in the very near future. He's calling it Beer Run to the White House. Les will be driving his mobile campaign headquarters, a 1920 Model TT Ford truck, from his hometown of Wilber, Nebraska, to Washington, D.C. Les told us that this trip will take approximately 4 weeks to complete, as the top speed of this truck is only about 15 miles per hour. His goal is to arrive in Washington just before Election Day. He said, quote, "When I'm elected, I want to be at the White House to present my acceptance speech," end quote. We at Near Beer News will be following Les all the way to the White House. The owners of Near Beer News feel that Les is the only candidate worth following this election. We will have Dick and Harry following Les on the road and giving us weekly updates, and along with public reaction to his campaign. We caught Les several months ago at a press conference. He told us about his qualifications to become president and why he wants to become president of the United States. Here is what he had to tell us. My qualifications to become president? Sure, I'd be happy to share why I would be the best choice for to hold this office. I am a lifetime resident of Wilber, Nebraska, graduate of Wilber-Claytonia High School, received my bachelor's degree from Doane University in Crete, Nebraska. I'm an Eagle Scout with 3 palms, an honorably discharged Vietnam War era veteran, ambassador of the Santa Fe Trail, 1993 recipient of the Nebraska's Friend Award, author, model, theater, television, and movie actor, professional speaker, history consultant, master rope maker, member of the Rocky Mountain Veterans of Rocky Mountain Philosophy, and for over 20 years, owner of my own living history business called Have Donkey, Will Travel. I'm also the connoisseur of fine manure, the guru of doo-doo, the purveyor of poop, the philosopher of feces. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, I really know crap. Why, that alone should be enough to convince you that I'd make an excellent president. If you don't recognize my name, Les Vilda, you may recognize my campaign slogan, "Get more with less, because you couldn't do any worse." Have you been listening to the radio or watching television, reading the newspapers? Have you been keeping up with what my competition have been saying and doing? If you have, you understand my campaign slogan, because you couldn't do any worse. You are not the first to ask me why I want to be president. I've been asked numerous times before, to which I always reply, desire. Of course, this leads to other questions. Is it the desire to lead? Is it the desire for power? No, none of these. It's the desire for money. I truly do desire the money. You know, this could be the best paying gig I've ever had. And sometimes I get asked if I have a desire for change. Change is okay, but it gets so heavy in your pockets after a while. I'd much rather have bills. I prefer 20s, 50s, or higher, but I'm not greedy. I'll take anything. At this time, I'd like to take a few moments and tell you about my campaign staff. Hard-working, work long hours, in charge of logistics and itinerary. They're always telling me where to go. If you don't mind, I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce you to my campaign staff. This is Bob. Hello, Bob, campaign staff. Bob. Are these things working? Are these? Yep, they seem to be working just fine. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that I plan on hitting the campaign trail hard in the next few months. I'm going to be traveling all across this wonderful country of ours, kissing hands and shaking babies, letting America know just how much I care. I'm even planning on spending a few weeks campaigning in Canada. I figure it couldn't hurt. One never knows where that winning vote is going to come from. Beginning this year, I will be changing part of my campaign strategy. I've just recently been informed that dead people vote almost more than live people. And they can vote more than once in the same election. I've been campaigning in the wrong places. I need to start campaigning in cemeteries. When I start this, I'm also thinking about changing or at least adding a new campaign slogan. Vote more for less. Dead people do. I stopped by to visit Santa this past Christmas season. I thought, why not? Magic happens when you believe. I asked him for a seat in the White House. He pointed at the restroom and told me, the White House is right over there.
We would like to thank candidate Vilda for holding this press conference and for his comments. We look forward to following him on his beer run to the White House. That's all the time we have for this week. Until next time, this is Tom saying, beer, it's not just for breakfast anymore. Thank you. Have a great day, and God bless America.
If you'd like to learn more about Les's campaign, please visit his website to read campaign updates or to purchase campaign souvenirs. His website is www.havedonkey.willtravel.com. Once again, that's www.havedonkey.willtravel.com. And click on the Presidential Campaign button. And when you get to the polls in 2020, please remember to vote early, vote often, vote more for less. All your votes will be greatly appreciated.